Good morning, buzzers. It's Monday. It's the 14th of December, he says, just checking. I'm Mike from buzz50.com, the social networking site for seniors over 50. And this is our live broadcast at 7:30 a.m. every single day of the week. Glad you could come and join us. We are live. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter. We're live on the buzz50.com homepage. And we're also live in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. And glad that you could join us. And if you're in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room, you are probably one of these people. Viv Huff is here. Witch Morgana has joined us. Olive is with us. Carrie May's here, as is Candle and Ellen in Wit, wherever Wit is. Midnight has joined us. Mackie Wack is here. Pronto's along as well. Quiet Mouse 1 is here. Sasquatch has come up or down under, excuse me, to see us. Tulips is here, as is Troopler and Gaz55. Good morning to all of you. As I say, it is Monday. It is start the week. We have got an action-packed broadcast. We've got a new tune and the same voice as yesterday. We do name that tune and identify the voice, and there are 10,000 buzzer points if you could be the first to guess. And Harry Brown has joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. And if you want to prove whether this is live or not, it's easy. Just phone in. Either your international code, then 447548 884 288, or you can get us on Skype and talk. If you like, I can put you on speakerphone and you can talk to everybody around the world, or you can just say hello to me and I'll pass your message across. I'll ask you if you call in. If you do call in, good idea to turn the sound down on your computer when you call in. Otherwise, there's a bit of a delay and it all gets a little bit muddled. So let's have a listen to the mystery voice. We had this voice yesterday. It wasn't guessed, and we've got a lot more to listen to today. Still only a few seconds. See if you can guess who this is.
So I came here thinking that I would, commute. Turns out I stay here most of the time. Turns out I rented this house, and I keep saying,
who is that? And Harry Brown has joined us. He's sorry he's late, but the lift wasn't working. Who's this?
So I came here thinking that I would, commute. Turns out I stay here most of the time. Turns out I rented this house, and I keep saying,
Cliff Richard, says Mackie Wack. Let's have another listen before I say whether he's right or wrong.
So I came here thinking that I would, commute.
Could be.
Turns out I stay here most of the time. Turns out I rented this house, and I keep saying,
it is not Cliff Richards. It's not Gene Wilder, as Viv Huff says. Viv Huff also says Alfred Hitchcock. Midnight says Bert Smith. Viv Huff says George Clooney. Falling over her fingers there. Midnight's left the room. Barley's joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers room. Good morning to you. Midnight has gone out of the room and back in again. Clever Harry, says Viv Huff. Hi, Barley, says Mackie Wack. Looking gorgeous, Mike, says Viv Huff. I had to read that out, didn't I? Points going to Viv Huff. Michael Douglas, says Candle, for that voice. Hi, how are we all doing, says Barley. We're doing quite well, we think, Barley. Thank you very much. If you wonder who I'm talking to, firstly, I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to people in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. If you come to the Buzz50 homepage, if it's live, either today, 7:30 a.m. UK time, then you'll see a link underneath the broadcast. You can come and join us and you can type. Viv Huff flutters her eyelashes at Mike and flicks her hair like that. That's Viv. That's what Viv is doing. Let's have a listen to the tune. Another 10,000 buzzer points if you can be the first to guess what this is the theme tune from. It's played on a Synthesia keyboard. Have a listen to this. What's this from? I'm going to stop it in a minute before it gets to the good bit. Ready, steady, stop. Any ideas what that is the beginning of the theme tune for? It is a very famous television series. I'll have a listen to it again in a minute. We've got lots going on. We've got 2 jokes. We do the Buzz 50 joke off. Oh, Olive, Viv, and Midnight. That tune was supposed to go on a little bit longer. You were supposed to guess things like Makiwak did, Man from Uncle, because it isn't Man from Uncle. But Olive has got it. Those of you who aren't in the Good Morning Buzzers room won't know what Olive has guessed. So let's have a listen to a little bit more of it. And then we will announce whether Olive got it right and what it is. Candle's guessed it as well. So correct answers from Olive, Viv Huff, Midnight, and Candle. It is, of course, Hawaii Five-0. And Ellen is saying, is the voice Bill Pullman? Can we do them both at the same time? Let's have a listen. Oh, we can.
Turns out I stay here most of the time. Turns out I rented this house, and I keep saying,
yes, Olive must have written that theme tune. I guessed that yesterday, said Pronto, for a different tune. Sasquatch, good on you, Olive, but you do live in Hawaii. This is true. We are truly international. Witch Morgana has left the room and nobody knows why. Olive does live in Hawaii. We will find out later on with International Roll Call where everybody's from. Let's do joke number 1. Please send in more jokes. Jokes sent in by buzzers. 2 are read out. I read the first out before the break. Yes, we have a break. Then we vote for it out of 10. Anything from 0 to 10. Anything in between, nothing below 0, so no minuses, nothing above 10, and no fractions and no decimals. This is joke number 1 sent in by a buzzer. It is quite a short one. It's quite an old one, but I think it's a good one. It's a bit sad. The graveyard service had just barely finished when there was a massive clap of thunder, followed by a tremendous bolt of lightning, accompanied by even more thunder rumbling in the distance. The little old man looked into the sky, then looked at the priest and calmly said, "Well, she's arrived." I think that's quite good. Do you get it? I got it. Do you get it? Whether you got it or not, you can still vote. Anything from 0 to 10. You can even phone in with your vote if you are really quick. Call in just to say hello if you want to one of the numbers there, or call in on Skype if you like. And Olive guessed the tune. Nobody's guessed the voice yet. We've got votes coming in for the joke. We have got first off the mark is Pronto with a 5, Viv Huff with a 3, Ellen in Wit with a 5, Makiwak with a 3, Candle with an 8, Midnight with a 3, Carrie May with a 4. Sasquatch is in there with a 1. Sasquatch is from Down Under, as we will find out in International Roll Call later on. And Down Under, their humour is all upside down, as is their voting. Quiet Mouse gives it a 3. Hello, Mike. Loves ya, says Viv. That's how Viv talks, because she's from Essex. Love the shirt, Mike. It's Viv Huff. That's her saying it. I'm just moving my lips. That's Viv Huff talking. Was going to vote 0 like the missing halo, but changed it to 5, says Trubler. So that's a 5 from Trubler. I phoned yesterday, says Makiwak, and there's a new ringtone. It is the same ringtone today as it was yesterday on the Microsoft phone, waiting for Windows 10. Moa Barley's come in with a 3. That was joke number 1, which managed to get an average of, and Barley's voted another 3, an average of 3.9. It's a good ringtone, says Ellen in We. But loud, yes, it went off yesterday when we were out. And I can confirm that it is loud. But you don't know what it is if you weren't listening yesterday. So you'll have to call in. And if I can answer it in time, you'll have to speak to us. If you can cut off as soon as I answer, that's entirely up to you. Barley 3, Barley 3, Barley 3, Barley 3. Barley is definitely voting 3. So what we're going to do now is switch across to the Buzz 50 site and have a look at a couple of things and have a listen to a saying sent in by Unique. Then what we will do is when we come back, I'm trying to multitask and line up things here at the same time that we're going to look at. When we come back and you see me again, then something will have changed in the room. It is called Spot the Difference. The idea is that something here in the room, slight bit of jerking there because I was loading things up on the computer. Something will have changed. Something will have moved. Can you work out what it is? It is called Spot the Difference. Barley's left the room. Barley's come back into the room. And Viv Huff is saying Morgan Freeman for that voice. Viv Huff is saying Richard Gere for that voice. It is neither of those. Let's have one last listen to it before we go.
So I came here thinking that I would, commute. Turns out I stay here most of the time. Turns out I rented this house, and I keep saying,
if you don't get it today, I'll give you a clue tomorrow. That's worth 10,000 buzzer points. Let's switch across to the site. And as we switch across to the site, we will see Pony on Mike's head. Mackie Wack is guessing for the change, the Spot the Difference. Door open, Mackie Wack is guessing. Haven't even done it yet. Still coming in with guesses. So let me click here and we'll dive into the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. So if I click that, excuse me, I click that, I click there, I click present to everybody. We should all be here in the Good Morning Buzzers room where Viv Huff is guessing for the voice. Richard Nixon, Ronald Reagan. These are all the people typing in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room. Then across here, the list, atop of the list in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room is Viv Huff, followed by Witchmore Ganner, then Olive. Barley's with us. Carrie May's here. Candle, Ellen in Wit. We're going to find out where Wit is later. Midnight's here. Mackie Wack, Pronto, Quiet Mouse, Sasquatch, Tulips, and Trubler. Mike has a frog in his throat today. It's not a frog, it's a pony, as we'll see afterwards. The expression frog in the throat has changed, and Mackie Wack is waving to himself in the chat room. Is it Kermit, says Ellen. That's the frog in the throat. Lol Ellen says Quiet Mouse. So let's have a look here. And what we're going to look at, oh, this was it, a saying sent in by, this is a saying sent in by Unique. She sends in some lovely stuff from India. Told you we're truly international. This guy here is Norman Vincent Peale. He was a pioneer of positive thinking. He was also a religious guy. And this saying is a little bit religious, but I think it works anyway. Life is fragile. Handle it with prayer. Want a great day? Believe a great day. Pray a great day. Deserve a great day. Take God with you for a great day. Get going and make it a great day. By Norman Vincent Peale. And this is Norman Vincent Peale. One of the things I think we can notice is pretty much all of the time this guy is smiling. So he must be doing something right. We've got new virtual gifts. If we have a look here at the lovely Miller's profile page, let's just shut down the emails coming in, or we'll be bothered with noises. And if you look here, if you go to anyone's profile page and click send a gift, then you will see that we've got new animated gifts, Christmas card thingies, and we're still getting noises, Christmas card thingies that you can send to other buzzers. And lots of people are sending them, and it's going really well. Let's have a look at the home page and see how many were sent yesterday. I'll click that, but then I'll go across to here on the social page. Oh, look at this, all the new members. Someone's been sending them. Can you see these are little Father Christmases? Someone's been sending all the new members Father Christmases. These are the new members from USA, Wales, England, Jersey. First one I can remember joining from Jersey, Scotland, India, Ireland, joining from all around the world. 30 joined yesterday, 13 have joined already today, and it's happy birthday today to Miss Kitty, 1965, J.C. Writer and Duff. Happy birthday to all of you. Let's switch back to the site, see if you can spot the difference. Then we will do joke number 2. So all I need to do, we're back in the Good Morning Buzzers room here, is click there, click there, and here we are back again. Oh, that sorted that out. I had a frog in my throat. In fact, it was a pony. Similar sort of thing. Can you spot the difference? Can you see what the difference is since we went away? Then we will do joke number 2. I like those new Christmas cards, says Witchmore Ganner. Yes, do send lots of Christmas cards to each other. We have got, I think, for the mystery voice. Let me try and get this. Sometimes I miss it. Let me just write it down before it goes, and let's have a listen to it again. Then we'll do joke number 2. And nobody has phoned in yet. And where has my mystery voice gone? I think that's it. Have a listen to this.
So I came here thinking that I would, commute. Turns out I stay here most of the time. Turns out I rented this house, and I keep saying,
it is, as Barley said, Al Pacino, who gets 10,000 buzzer points. Al Pacino doesn't get the 10,000 buzzer points. Probably doesn't need them. Wonder how old Al Pacino is. Anyone know? If you can find out, let me know. And we'll see if we can. Pony on your desk, Mike says. No, it is not. Can you spot what the difference is in the room from beforehand? Barley gets the 10,000 buzzer points for guessing that is indeed Al Pacino. Bottles on the top shelf, Mike. Midnight, there are indeed more bottles on the top shelf. But that isn't the difference. That was yesterday. Or should I say the bottles appeared there yesterday, that they were before the break as well. And let's do joke number 2. Well done, Barley. Everybody's saying for guessing Al Pacino there. And this is joke number 2. I might have done this joke a week or 2 ago. If I did, I'm sorry. So you can give me bad votes. I'm sorry, it's Paddy and Mick. They're not necessarily Irish. They could be Welsh, Scottish, English, or even Australian. Paddy says to Mick, I'm ready for a holiday. Only this year, I'm going to do it a bit different. 3 years ago, I went to Spain and Mary got pregnant. 2 years ago, I went to Italy and Mary got pregnant. Last year, I went to Mallorca and Mary got pregnant again. So Mick asks, what are you going to do different this year then? Paddy replies, I'm going to take her with me. Joke number 2. Can it beat the 3.9 that joke number 1 got? Let us see. Scottish Paddy. Yeah, could be a Scottish Paddy, Mackie. Yes, with Welsh parents. Yeah. See, we're not racist here. We don't just do jokes about the Irish, the Welsh, the Scottish, the English. We mix them all up, and Viv Huff is giving that a 3. Pronto's giving it a 5. Oh dear, says Candle. Lol, says Candle. 2, says Trouble. 6, says Ellen, in Wit, wherever Wit is. And let's do international roll call. Where are you from? What time it is? And what's the weather like? You'll see how it works in a minute when people start doing it. I'm from Coleshill in England. It is 7:50 a.m. and it's cold and dark outside. It's all right in here. So Ellen has given it a 6, Candle a 4, Barley a 4, Quiet Mouse a 5, Carrie May a 3, Sasquatch a 1. Hi, Rich, says Troubler to somebody. Witch Morgana, you're welcome, Barley. Hi, Richardson. Oh, Richardson. Has Richardson joined us in the Good Morning Buzzers chat room? Mackie White's given it a 3. Hi, Richard, says Witch Morgana. Hello to you, Richardson, and anybody else that's watching. We have got first off Viv Huff, Essex, South East England's at 7:48 a.m. North Wales is where Candle is from, the land of Paddy and Mick. Well, on here anyway. It's the red card on the top shelf, says Midnight. That is the spot the difference. Midnight got it. There's no points for it. But yes, it is a lovely red card sent by a buzzer. I wonder if you can guess who it is. Wisconsin, USA. That's what Ellen in Wit means. Wit means Wisconsin. 1:48 a.m. It's dark and raining very hard, says Ellen in Wit. It would not let me put the first joke score was 3. I think we got that, Barley. Anyway, I've got it now. Mackie Wax, 7:40, Central Lancs, damp, going up to the lakes for a few days. Lovely part of the world. Do say goodbyes as well. And then we'll be back tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Quiet Mouse, Essex, UK, 7:50 a.m.-ish. Cloudy and dry and mild for December. Furs, says Viv Huff. No idea why. Pronto, 8:50. I'm mine in the cold cave, -2 in Germany. 6:50 p.m. is where Sasquatch is, or that's what the time is. The home of the bandicoot. It's going to be down under that. Good morning, Mike, says Richardson. Barley, Viv, you're taking the pith. What pith? Hawaii is where Olive is from. 9:45, sunny, nice out, cool. Hawaii, and Hawaii 5-0 is the tune. Got a better mouse from Wednesday, will be very mild. 3:40, says Viv Huff. 3:49 p.m. in the Philippines is where Witch Morgana is from. Raining but humid. No Jones, Mike Lol. Lol Barley, who me, Cockney who escaped near to Brum at 7.50 is Trubler. Richardson 9.48. Did Mac 50 send the card, says Carrie May? No, this is a competition. Who sent that card? Almost bikini weather, says Viv Huff to Mouse. There's a typhoon coming, Witchy, says Midnight. Bye all, off to a Christmas party at Tai Chi Club. Woohoo, says Quiet Mouse. I meant first, I think there was a crumb under. I've no idea what everyone's saying. We're all going. Is it your birthday today? Olive says Sasquatch. That's it. We're finished. We're wound up. It was Al Pacino. It was Hawaii Five-0. It was the card up there. It was joke number 1 that won with 3.9. Joke number 2 got 3.6. Joke number 1 was from Magnum. Thanks for sending that in. Joke number 2 was from Desert Rose and won and will be. No, it's the other way around. Joke number 1 was from Magnum and won. Joke number 2 was from Desert Rose. Thanks for sending them in. Do send stuff in. See you tomorrow morning at the same time. Tomorrow morning we will be here at 7:30 a.m. So all that remains is for me to say goodbye and good morning, buzzers.